Well, I'm excited because it's a moving day, and I'm selfishly excited because I don't think my girl Olive likes it very much. But I'm hoping our future house that we're going to today will be better fit for her and less noisy to make her so nervous. Vigo is excited about doing anything, so he's good to go. But we've got to spend the next hour and a half packing up our lives into the car and hit the road. The problem is we can barely open the car doors, especially on the other side, because it's in this very tight parking spot. The hardest thing is the fresh food. Don't want to waste it, obviously, but it's hard to take it with. We only have a couple hour drive, but we're running out of room. That whole side of the street is empty. Someone chose to park in front of my driveway. After all that work, we are ready to go. The dogs are loaded up, and so am I. And we're gonna get going. I always say the town is Tequisquiapan, but I think you pronounce it differently. Tequisquiapan, something like that. And it should be only about 2 hours away. We're off for a new adventure. Yay! We stopped to fill up the tank, and it's about 10:30 in the morning, and this is always the weirdest time for me because we just left our home. So, everything I own is in this car right now with my dogs and me, and we're not yet checked into our future rental. So we're kind of homeless at this point, and it's always a little unnerving because we're totally dependent on the car, and so I try to keep it maintained as well as I can. But if we were to break down or something, we don't even have a home to call. And I feel like we're at our most vulnerable, but we'll be there in a couple hours. We have arrived at our new rental on a rainy afternoon. Olive's checking out the pool. It's very private and spacious and bright, all the things I like. We kind of moved from the frying pan into the fire with fireworks because it's Sunday here and they're doing fireworks right outside in the neighborhood. So poor Olive always finds the best place to hide. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday I got drenched unloading the car on a very rainy day, and today it's gorgeous. Did you know that Mexico has a wine and cheese region? I didn't until I started looking into visiting this part of the country. In the state of Queretaro, on the Mexican Plateau, is a tourist town which mostly caters to weekend visitors from Mexico City and the city of Queretaro. It's called Tequisquiapan, and it's beautiful. Tequisquiapan is the second most important tourist destination in the state of Queretaro. The major tourist attraction for the town include the food, the hot springs, the crafts, and the climate, and the gorgeous town itself. Grape production began in the early 1960s, and the town hosts the annual National Cheese and Wine Fair, which showcases the region's cheese and wine production. Unfortunately, I missed this event because it happens in May and June. Another attraction of the town is shopping, especially for handicrafts and folk art. The two most traditional crafts of the area are baskets and furniture made from wood, wicker, and rattan. I really liked how the town is small and walkable, and outside of it are green fields and rolling hills. It's clean and beautiful and enjoys a semi-arid climate with warm days and cool nights throughout most of the year. The surrounding mountains influence the climate, creating a relatively temperate environment. Though most of these videos were taken on a Wednesday morning, you can tell the town is used to seeing many more people. The owner of the house we are staying in says on the weekends the town is very lively with lots of people coming from Queretaro and Mexico City, and during the week it's more quiet and tranquil. As you can see by the lovely rooftop restaurants and bars, there's a capacity for many more people, and with wineries and cheesemakers close by, you could spend a nice time touring and tasting. I have heard that there is a small but tight-knit group of expats living here and that they love it. I have found Tequis to be about average in expenses when it comes to other parts of Mexico that I've been to. Airbnbs seem slightly more expensive, maybe because it's wine country and touristy. There are many nice Airbnbs here, and many people from Mexico City have second homes here, I'm told. It's a small town, so housing might be a little bit limited for long-term stays, I'm not sure. There is a big variety of restaurants throughout the town, and many with lovely patios surrounding the beautiful Zocalo. The city of Queretaro is only about an hour away for any shopping or hospital needs you might have. There's a big airport, and it's a beautiful city in its own right. To sum it up, I think Tequisquiapan is one of the most pretty small towns I've ever seen. Its geography combines natural beauty with cultural richness, making it a unique destination in central Mexico for both relaxation and exploration. Its laid-back atmosphere, great climate, and proximity to a larger city make it very attractive for anyone in Mexico.